So, a lot of people want to know, like, when is it best to, like, stop dating someone? How you know if you're dating someone, if they could possibly be the person for you? Well, we're here to talk about it because we do give relationship advice over here. So, the topic is, how do you know if the guy is for you or maybe a waste of your time? So, let's get into it. So, first of all, if you're dating a man, sorry, he's not doing anything for you, then it's probably because he don't like you, for real, for real. Nowadays, men are in the habit of wanting women to chase them. Men are in the habit of, I don't know, just being on the DL, different things, or liking men and trying to put on the side with a woman and wasting women's time, and vice versa. Women be on the same fugazi ish too. But in the midst of all that, we're gonna kiss some frogs. And so, with that being said, we just need to know when it's time to move on and go on. So, I would say this. Um, if you're dating someone and they are not really talking about anything far as future goals, plans, um, then that's an indication that they only see you temporarily. Meaning, if they're only trying to get you in the bed for one night, or if they're only trying to have a good time with you, then more than likely that could mean that that's all they see you for. Doesn't mean that it can't grow into something else in the meantime, but yeah. And if y'all hear anything, it's because I'm taking braids down right now. But anyways, let's continue. Um, but at the same time, it's like I do feel like in order to create a connection with somebody, you do need to like have fun with them, spend time with them, go out with them, and just be like carefree besties, you know? And like just be in moments where y'all are, just having fun. So there's nothing wrong with having fun. That's not what I'm saying. What I mean is like if y'all don't really get on a personal level with each other, like y'all don't have these conversations, y'all don't have those moments that matter, then the relationship probably doesn't matter. Like if you don't know some deep details about that person, their experience, their childhood, their family, their life, then more than likely you just have a surface level relationship, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But you just got to be aware of what it is and not take it for what it's not, if that makes sense. So let's say you're dating someone and y'all been dating for a couple months and they never taking you out, then that's an indication that maybe they just want to use you as a behind the scenes person, maybe a B call when they feel like it. Because I do feel like eventually when a person is getting serious about you, y'all are going to have dates and stuff together to get to know each other better. And I feel like a person who is interested in you, they don't mind spending a little bread on you to take you out. Taking you out, even though it's not like it was back in the day. Prices are going up. But I feel like why date a person who can't afford it anyway? Like they can't even take you out to feed you, get you a meal. Like I feel like that also is a telltale sign of if that's a person that's in your caliber. Do you want to date somebody who really can't take you out, spend money on you at all? You know what I'm saying? Because let's say that a situation happens, and you have to depend on the person that you are in a relationship with, and they're not able to help out at all. It's kind of like, what do I need you for? Like literally, you can have a good time with anybody. Literally, you could have a D appointment with anybody. So if that's all the person's bringing to the table, whether it's male or female, I can't really say speak on that you're actually receiving that much from a relationship. It just is what it is. Like I feel like you gotta find your helpmate, especially for men. Women can be your helpmate, but also I feel like as a man who's supposed to be like that strong arm to lean on, like it's good to know that that person has your back or can help you in a situation if you need assistance. Meaning, let's say you need to move, you know. Not saying that they have to move everything, because I'm definitely a person who hires movers. Like I haven't moved myself in years, and I do believe in movers, like under couple hundreds and you can get your whole house moved in a matter of hours, in a matter of a day. So I don't think that like they have to like necessarily lift anything, but at least have an offer. Like at least be like, act like they care or they're concerned. Or let's say that you have a bill due. And not saying that you need them to pay your bills, but like the fact that they're offering their assistance, letting you know, like if you need something, like let me know, I'm here for you. That's always a telltale sign if a person is into you. I remember it was one time a guy was in a whole relationship with a female, but due to the fact that he was interested or like this female who did turn him down and didn't like him the same way, like he would come through for her. Like if she called him, she needed something, and like even for her kids, like he would come through no matter the fact that he was in a whole relationship, the kids were not his. Like he was a real man. And I feel like a man that really has feelings for you, a man that really cares for you, he will make sure that you're good. Like if he know that your kids need attention or you need some assistance, if he doesn't come through at all with anything, then I probably would say that he's probably not that interested. Not that you need him to, but I do feel like in life sometimes it does feel good to know that a person has your back, a person is riding for you, a person wants to make sure that you're good. So if you're dating a person and in life that they never ask you how you're doing, they never check on you, they never go out their way to make sure that you're good, that they don't mind seeing you, they don't mind spending quality time with you, it's probably because they don't see you in that manner. And I don't care if they're butting you up and telling you all these fugazi things about how they love you, they care for you, but if they're not willing to take a trip to come see you, if they're not willing to spend a little bag on you, if the put comes to shove, if they're not willing to check up on you, then more than likely they're not really that interested in you. And it just is what it is. And a lot of times these women feel like they have to chase men, especially men that have a certain pedigree of money and funds. But I do know there's plenty of people who are wealthy and well-to-do that do let women know that they're interested. So it's not that you have to chase a man, not that a man has to chase you, but if a man is interested in you, he will let you know. Because for one, I feel like real love and affection for a person is something you can't control. Like I be wanting not to like people sometimes, I be wanting to not care for people at times, but you just like who you like. It's not really nothing you can do about who you like and who your heart yearns for, if that makes sense. So if a man is really into you, he's not going to be able to help the fact that he's concerned about you. He's not going to be able to help the fact that he wants to make sure that you're okay, that you're good. And you're going to feel that. You're going to know that a man is concerned about you, your well-being. And that says a lot, because as a man, a lot of times they don't pay attention to a lot of people, a lot of things with what they got going on, especially if you're not their woman. So if you see that he's going out his way to make sure that you're a priority in his life, that he values you, and that he wants to put in the effort to make sure that you're okay, that you're good, your needs are being met, that you're being provided for, that you're safe, that you're good, I would say that that's a man to hold on to, because yeah, we can have friendships with people of the opposite sex. We can have relationships with, but that doesn't mean it goes any deeper than that. A lot of people's relationships be surface level. A lot of people's relationships don't really mean that much, because literally anybody can be in a relationship. Like if I want to be in a relationship, I never have to be single. Never. I choose to be single because I want substance. I want to be valued. I want to be appreciated by the person that I'm with, and I want to be more than just a title, because a lot of people today, they are okay with just having a title just so that people won't see them as being alone, being a single, even though some people deserve to be single. Some people need to be single because They don't even know who they are. They are just living a life of this fantasy world, this fantasy experience, not even really knowing who they are, who they're dating. They're going through the motions. Some of them don't even care about the person that they're with. But I've been there, I've done that. So I can't really knock people like that. But you just have to be aware that some people will be with you just because nothing surface and deeper than surface level. It just is what it is. So you have to be mature and understanding and well to know about yourself, to know what you're going to put up with, what you expect, what it means for a person to deeply value you in a special way. And if a person is not showing you that they value you, they're trying to put on a facade like they don't value you, you're not important in their life, it's best to move on, because that really means that they want you to put on a acting pony show, and maybe that's because they don't respect you and value you like you think that they do. So pay attention to people's actions and don't try to make it something that it's not.